Good morning. It's Wednesday, 8:39 a.m., December 27th, 2023, coming to you from the East Coast of the United States of America. So, a lot of people ask me, how much milk are you putting in? How much this, how much that? So, I've got, I don't know, maybe this is 5 ounces of milk. 4, no, it's more than 4, could be 6, somewhere around there. I mean, the fact is that I fill up a cup maybe half to 3/5 full. And I just eyeball it. And I know most of my mugs, like this one's probably 10 or 12 ounces. Most mugs that you buy are, 8, 10, or 12 ounces. I have some ones that I bought that are 16 or even 20 ounces because I specifically wanted those large ones. But this morning I decided I'm going to use a regular normal size mug. And I'm going to take some pumpkin spice cake Nespresso for my Pixie for the original line. And what I'm going to do, okay, this can be a lungo or oh look, I match, or an espresso. But people have told me make it as an espresso if you want a really, really intense flavor. Because honestly, as a lungo, it's not that pumpkin-y spicy. So, let me get my machine going here. Get it turned on, opened up. Now, I've got 2 capsules, and I thought what I'm going to do, because I want a nice big cup of coffee this morning, because I'm going to sit and, I'm going to watch the birds or listen to one of my, oh no, you know what I'm going to do? I just remembered. My kids for Christmas gave me a gift of this, okay, it's ready, this book thing. I mean, it'll be made into a book, but every week I get sent an email with a question about my life, and I, write whatever I want to write and send it back, and eventually it all gets put into a book. That's like the long and the short of it. So, I'm going to go work on that while I drink a nice large cup of coffee. Okay, so I said that I was going to, wait, let me arrange this so maybe I don't have to hold it. There, let's try that. Okay, so I said espresso. All right, there we go. By the way, I just placed a big order with Jordan Skinny Syrups at skinnymixes.com for some more, skinny syrups. By the way, the toasted marshmallow to me is one of the best. They had discontinued it, but I guess maybe there was just such an uproar they decided to put it back in. So I'll turn this around so you can see it better. Okay, so getting enough light on that? How's that? Okay. Alrighty, so I've got 1 espresso in here. I'm gonna add a second one. Okay, and I can always, if it's too strong, I can always dilute it down, right? So here's the thing I wanted to share. I was talking about people ask, well, how much milk do you put in? How much, syrup, blah, blah, blah. How many capsules do you use? Okay, there's a saying that I like to try to keep in mind for my own life that might help here. It is either I succeed or I learn. And I mean, that has to do with anything in life, with coffee, with relationships, with just self-development, whether it be your psychological, emotional state or how much you exercise or stuff like that. So, and the other thing is, too, that, you know, like with coffee and how much I do or don't put in here, this is an art. I mean, you could make it into a science, but it's an art. The end point in making your cup of coffee, although the actual making of it can really be enjoyable, but the end point is having something to sniff, and it's a beautiful aroma, and to taste. So, you know, you don't, maybe for some people, they've got to add, you know, 2 ounces of this and a 1/4 ounce of that and a teaspoon of that or whatever. I guess for me, part of the enjoyment of coffee is just, it's a little adventure. You know, I can't be a world explorer or stuff like that, an inventor or whatever. Well, I could be a little bit of an inventor with the coffee. I guess what I'm just saying is there are some things that are really just meant to be enjoyed, and you can let them continue to be an art rather than a science. And I used to be a scientist, so I know, okay? I know the difference. And remember, either I succeed or I learn. And if your success with your coffee or with other things in life is based on enjoyment, then you can learn how to enjoy yourself better, right? Now, I'm not saying to just be a hedonist, of course. You know, whenever I do these videos, I'm always a little bit sort of gun shy because people will sometimes contact me, either on the Facebook page or they'll, you know, send me a personal message or something and sort of attack me for something that I said. And, you know, the thing is that really expresses, in most cases, it expresses more what their problems are, not what mine are. But still, you know, it's a little bit, ooh, when that happens. But usually I just I read the things. I do consider, do they have a point? Can I learn from this? You know, and then I delete it. Anyhow, I am learning the art of enjoying myself. And one of the ways is through my cup of coffee. You don't have to wait till you're retired like me to start enjoying playing with coffee. Oh yes, now this has 2 espresso capsules, the pumpkin spice cake, which I just basically want to use up. So that's why I took these this morning. And, okay, you know what? Oh, should I put I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I've got salted caramel. I've got toasted marshmallow. I've got maple bourbon pecan. I think I'm going to put the toasted marshmallow in because, oh, I really like it. I do. And if I was having pumpkin pie, I would definitely want whipped cream on it. And I would think that if I had melted marshmallows, like if I could put a pumpkin pie in the oven with marshmallows on top, kind of like you do with a sweet potato casserole, and just puff them up and a little bit browned. Oh, I hope this is going to taste good because now I've got myself thinking about that whole pumpkin pie idea. By the way, I am not going to buy a whole pumpkin pie and try that because I would eat the whole thing. Okay, let's see how this is. This is very nice. I'm going to sit now and answer some of those questions about my life, my growing up, and enjoy my coffee. So remember, don't make a science out of what should be art in your life. And no matter what you do, either you succeed or you learn. That's how to keep a positive spin on a lot of stuff. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.